Hey y'all, not quite how I expected to go live, but it's been a day. It has been a day, and I gotta get on the road back to the village. Severe weather. I am drenched. Mister will get a notification hopefully soon, and he'll jump in here and we can network. So, uh, it's been a day. It really feels like a Monday. Uh, Typically, it takes me 20 to 25 minutes to get to the village from my location. Because of the storm, it might take longer because some people just don't know how to drive in severe weather. And they're dealing with a lot of food that they really need to get on the road. So you start to get early with the vehicle because you can. So yeah, so yeah. Hey y'all, welcome in. I cannot see chat. Uh, so I'm just gonna assume that one of the guys that are watching this group. Um, I've been rained on 4 times, down 4, because Walmart don't do their Wi-Fi without signing in. So I go back out to the store, go over to McDonald's, unlock my card, go back to Walmart, grab my credit card, and then get away. Hopefully that'll the restaurant clown, I don't know what else to call it, the space shuttle, the whatever, the storms are coming. It was gnarly looking coming in, and I'll tell you that. I did get some photos, so not to show you. Yeah, so that was literally what did it flip you all around all the way to at the stop sign. I'm probably driving through 2 feet of water right now. I don't know. I guess y'all just understand and just look. But I mean, we've got so much rain. It's got nowhere to go. I think I'm done with the heater on. Yeah, the heater on. So it's cold. Oh, yeah. I can't that y'all just FYI. So I don't know who's in, out, who said hi, that good stuff. I'm just gonna assume that Mister is taking traffic. Yeah, over there on Tuttle, 2 feet of water across the roadway. Not just on the side. Over here, which you prefer the AutoZone, one lane completely covered. So, yeah, if you're driving in that it's probably better to be in the center lane. And there's a lot of heavy traffic. I don't think those college kids love it. Like legit, our traffic is heavier than it's like traffic would get when K-State, re-enrolls. Even going out, traffic's heavy. We're only on Tuesday. It's weird. Like we like have double the traffic. Sorry, y'all are stuck at looking at me because I'm not quite sure how to flip the camera, and I haven't got to stuff like where I can, pull the brake and figure it out. So it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Stop right for a second or two. We're good to rain. We're supposed to have 2 more. I think it's 2 more days of it. And this isn't general range, y'all. This is torrential downpours that are happening. And see the other side of my truck cloud. It's a big one. Typically, I'm not a StreamYard on my phones. I mean, I have been before, but not enough to be fluent with it. What stuff Tuesday? Tuesday feels like Monday. I struggled for over 2.5 hours to get my cell service redone. So I drove into Manhattan. Mr. got off of work right at 4. No, that's a whole nother mushroom cloud. Wow. Wow. It looks like there's looks like 2 sheets of rain over in the village right now. Literally behind the large bunch of cloud that just went through the second one that ready to come over me and then after taking water lately across it. It's been crazy. The speed control thing going. I wish I could show you this, but maybe I'll just speak picture of it. I'll just put it on. I guess you have to get a picture of the second person. Because I'm just not going to mess with my phone for you. Yeah, it's literally over the village and the airport right now. Looks like seats might be getting rain. Hopefully it's not another past I'm pretty clear so to speak because I can watch like around. There is a lot of movies you can't listen to. We've only got 3 people watching. Maybe we just hit the wrong time zone. Sorry, folks. Thanks a lot for chat. So I can't really assume that I don't know what to assume today. I'm just trying to complete tasks. I managed to get home first. I got 2 out of 3 phones. I'm just laying where I got 3 of them. Taking care of the 4th one. Wherever the 4th one, I got to reach out to my mother. I couldn't do it digitally. I had to get a physical card, which is why we're closer than release. Crossing 7 miles. I knew where all the rain were. I think we knew the rain got. We might really drink. What is that?
What was that? That was me coming on
Oh,
StreamYard.
you took the laptop. Oh, I don't know how that's going to feel.
I've got my camera off. But I got the computer all set up and you can't read messages, so I just come in through StreamYard real quick.
I'm trying to impress because I didn't know that set up.
I figured it out.
I was coming around that curve and I heard something. I could tell if it was the phone or the vehicle.
No, it was the phone. It was because I took and jumped on StreamYard, but to enter studio, I had to be back by the computer.
Right.
So I knew it was going to do a little bit of feedback, but as soon as I got entered into studio, I just,
All right, I'm coming into the village and yeah, beach traffic isn't pretty. So give me a second. I'm going to try the birds.
You're
The birds
good.
are coming. You didn't do anything.
Hey, obsessed.
Hey, obsessed. Welcome in. Sorry, y'all. I'm on StreamYard on my phone, so I literally cannot see chat.
But yeah, I figured I could get on that way I could talk. So I was working on getting the computer set up and going live since you weren't back.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. But Walmart kind of irritated me, but I made a complaint to a CSM about the cell phone company dude in the back trying to put profit over people. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it. I'm like, dude, stop trying to sell me something when I'm trying to get a product I need right now.
Right.
I felt bad for the girls. I almost really wanted to lose it. I'm like, just give him my day, but he don't deserve that. Instead, I just told him, I was like, just go somewhere else. I don't need to be harassed about someone else's product.
Right.
So I went to the front and I'm like, hey, this is my issue. My card's off, but I need Wi-Fi to be able to get it turned on. And something about some Walmart policy. I'm like, dude, you can't like hotspot me really quick from your phone. He's like,
Yeah.
Walmart policy, because you could go across to McDonald's. And I'm like, really, dude? I'm like, do you not realize the storm that's hitting the building right now? I'm like, whatever.
Exactly. But hey, I'm going to get
Yeah.
off of here because we're getting ready to have feedback issues.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how he's got it. Grab steps. Grab that because I need it. Let me do this quickly. Hey, there's my hair clippy. I was looking for that earlier. It's in the vehicle. Hey, bud, can you shut the screen door for me?
Volume's on back there, so.
Is the computer?
Yeah, it's all you have to do is add your other one to stage, the one that's on the computer.
All right.
I didn't know.
Let me turn the volume down on my phone.
Turn your mic off. That's what I just figured.
All right, let me figure it out.
I got you over here.
Okay,
All right, so you can go over to go ahead and turn your camera on.
I'm just gonna remove it.
Okay. And then if you go down, turn the camera on, it should get you your streaming. Ha ha!
All right, let me see. Let me see. Woohoo! Y'all, sorry. I apologize. I am not used to swapping. Hey, Obsessed, welcome in. Y'all, give me a second. The one thing I can't do is stand wet clothes. So I've got to step off for just a second. You'll still be able to hear me because, well, I'm multitask. So, is there anyone else other than Obsessed?
Well, you had Kathy
and Jessica earlier.
Yeah. Well, Kathy was talking while you were
Kathy
driving.
was talking while I was driving. Yeah, I couldn't see.
Well, I brought the computer back. Yeah, Kathy's watching.
Okay.
I brought the computer back, and then it come up to the password, and I'm like, what is the password? What is the password? And I walked out there and I told Andrew, I was like, dude.
Do not say the password because it's actually a very identifying number.
I won't. And I was like, man, I can't remember what the password is. And then I was like, I think I remember it. And I ran back here and I punched in the numbers, and it come up. And then I had to go find StreamYard because you had all this other stuff open.
I'll tell you, I'll see if I can change the password later. Just so, because, if something was to legit happen and you need it in it, and it's a stressful moment, and not just a stressful Tuesday that is trying to be a Monday.
Yeah, that explains.
So S's badge number, do not say it.
Okay.
But S's badge number.
Yeah. So Kathy says she has good news.
She's got good news. All right. Let me hang this up because it's gonna dry.
Everything's wet.
Everything's wet.
I think I know what her good news is. We just got to get her a buffer.
Oh, wait. She's at 3 digits, right?
Yeah, she's at 3 digits.
Woo. Sorry, I'm not trying to take away your thunder. That is good news, Kathy.
That's awesome, Kathy. She'll be back in a minute. It's downpouring rain again. Way to go, Kathy. That was our extended family that's crashed out on our couch. He wanted to make sure he told you congratulations, Kathy.
So Kathy's.
So you bought the 3-line card, right?
Oh, you're talking cell phones. Yeah, I've got one for you to send your mom. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you step off, call your mom. I can text it to her, or you can. Have her get Firecracker's phone. Text 611-611. Add.
Yeah.
Once that, she'll hit number 1 because it'll prompt her. She'll hit number 1, and then she's going to put the number for the service pin.
Well, right now, she's not home.
Your mom's not home?
Or Firecracker. Pause it real quick. Good.
All right. Yeah,
So
I
she did
muted
it
for a minute.
She did it during Backyard Truckers live this afternoon.
That's so. Yeah, I was muted for a minute, Jody, because Mister needed to inform me of something that we don't need to have on YouTube. Sorry, y'all. It looks like I took a shower.
You kind of did.
I mean, to be honest, kind of like 4
you
times.
left in the middle of the hardest downpour that we
But
had.
I got the coolest freaking photos because I was sitting at the stoplight right there at next to the Hy-Vee gas station.
Yeah.
And that mushroom cloud is, dude, it looks like it's rolling over the hills.
Oh, I know.
It's kind of intimidating. I'm like, shoot, all I gotta do is get in there really quick, grab the card, pay for it, and then I forgot. Steph, you left your phones down. You need Wi-Fi for that.
Yeah, wouldn't it have been nice to have had your husband with you? I could have hot-spotted you.
You know, I needed a moment.
I know you did.
I love you, but there's some days where it's not necessarily easy to, I needed a break. The simplest of tasks.
Didn't come out there after you. You said you'd be back.
The simplest of tasks today have been a struggle to have been achieved, let alone complete. Hey, Lisa, welcome in, girl.
So the meeting that they're at, they're having karaoke dancing.
She ought to like that.
Yeah,
I'm glad your mama's able to get that coordinated for her. I didn't reach out to your mom to let her know that phones were down.
I did when I realized they were down earlier today.
I'm sorry, I was sick again this morning, so I wasn't on any device.
You're
so
fine.
I didn't realize it until this afternoon.
S called me from C-Prod's phone and goes, "Hey, has Mom paid for phones yet?" And I said, "No."
Which is weird. I usually get a notification the day before, and there's no notification for at least 7 days. Hey, y'all, sorry. This is what happens when I gotta make a run. Make a run into MHK, which is Manhattan, or the Little Apple, in between shows. So, well, there. I laced my hair.
Hi, Lisa.
Back to, Jody somehow, just with everything this week, overlooked the fact that the phones had to be paid last night or this morning. I'm still dealing with withdrawing from my GLP-1. So my blood sugars are unstable and I'm having state gut issues. And so, I had to move things around so everything was in one account so I could get phone service. Then spend an hour on with the phone service company on their automated, waiting to talk to a live person. Because their infrastructure where I go in, because I do a bundled, I've got so many lines on mine, it wasn't popping up. And so, I looked at the time and I'm like, I've got to have phone service and I got to be able to, I didn't want to be late for scooters this evening. So I decided to run out through a rainstorm, and it's going to be like that all evening. There was 2 mushroom clouds. Oh, yeah. So there was the one where when I left,
the mothership come in.
Yeah, there was the mothership, and then there's the small one behind it.
The good aspect is
you got my chargers back here,
yep,
right?
Right there,
okay.
next to you.
Hey, I got phone service back on this one too. I mean, I did both of them really quick before I left Walmart.
Yeah, you may have to restart a couple times. I had to when I had to.
Yeah, I'm
put the
just
card
now
on
getting
phone.
notifications. Someone, I either give someone my number or they're not in my contacts. Let's see. I just need to make sure it's not someone from local needing something. And my phone's just being stupid, so.
Like I said, it may need restarted a couple times. It took me 3 or 4 times to get mine where I had all my features back.
Alright, well, let me see if it'll. So, Mr. I need you to put your fedora on.
Okay.
I've gotta.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. But, my phone was off, so I don't know if this is like now or if this is from earlier.
If you take the message and pull it to the left, it should tell you a time.
5:22 tonight.
So it was an hour ago.
Yeah, and our daughter's left, so get a color.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hey, girl.
So, all right. So Steph will be back in a minute. Let's see here. All right. I'm getting acquainted with StreamYard. I had never really messed much with StreamYard. Normally, she always had it all set up for me. We started listing last night. We got one item listed. Took her like 2.5 hours, and I told her, it's your first item. It always takes the longest the first time you do something. When I was a mechanic and stuff, it used to. The first time you did something new, it took forever, and then you did 3 or 4 of them, and by the end, you were flat out moving with it. Same with my job with the cooking and everything. Yeah. I like the aviators because they fit over my regular glasses, and I can see through them. Yeah, StreamYard's weird. We've had where we have issues with it at times or whatever, and fight with it. But like today, I was able to get right in once I figured out how to get in the computer and everything. Normally, this side of everything is her. I'm good with bookwork and all that. I managed in restaurants for huge chunks of years, so. But more thunder. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a natural knack for her, really. Hey, Scooter. Hey, Steph's back. We will definitely be over there tonight. Pass the rain. I almost at this point would gladly pass the rain. I was told at a young age that you never complained about rain, about getting too much of it. And I'm almost to the point to where I'm ready to complain. What was it? Yesterday, we had all that real hard rain, and it turned the yards completely to lakes, literally, here in the park. It was bad. And it's like every day we went 3 or 4 days with like no rain and lots of wind and kind of dried everything out. And now, Let me drop Scooter's link. So, Scooter, Kathy gave us some good news. She is no longer in the double digits. She is finally in triple digits. Happened, I guess, this afternoon. Exactly, Kathy. And a month from now, we will want rain, when it's in the middle of July or end of July and it's 110 and no moisture and just nasty, nasty hot. Of course, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. They're talking, I think it was tomorrow, they were talking that it's supposed to be like 95. And imagine with this amount of humidity, it's going to be way out there. Kathy kind of found her knack over here in YouTube with her. When I picked up that box today, Kathy, there was a little bunny sitting right up on your porch, just sitting there looking at me when I walked into the garage and grabbed that off the trunk of your car. Everything okay?
Everything's okay.
Okay, that's all I care.
So she had sent a video, which I obviously didn't have time to open. But so the context to it was, well, this is why. What she put is, there's a reason I called you when I lost my job. So apparently it's over on Instagram, and it's another daughter-in-law, obviously not ours, but whatever's going on with her, I guess she reached out to her mother-in-law, and so that was the context of it. I was just like, she was doing so good with her job. Wait. So, So yeah, no, she didn't lose her job. She shared a video that's sentimental between a daughter-in-law and her mother-in-law,
Right.
Or daughter-in-law, mother.
So I didn't get a chance to tell you, when I went and picked that box up from Kathy's, I walked up there to the garage.
Yeah.
And here on her porch sits this little bunny, just sitting there on the porch, just waiting for her to walk outside.
Oh, you talking her wildlife that she films?
Right there in her,
dude, I'm convinced. I'm convinced she feeds them, lures them to the yard, and then all she's got to do is just sit there and enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, you be right back. I need to hang this up really quick, y'all. Okay. Whew. All right. So I have to update.
Can't even hardly see our vehicles in the driveway. It's raining that hard.
Mm-hmm. I need to close some tabs down.
So I didn't mess with any of that.
You're
I just
fine.
got StreamYard going and.
The next thing, I'm trying to think. Oh, I need to bring up YouTube for a minute. Because, I'm going to announce it here, but it'll be on the community page as well. What's up, mister?
I'm trying to remember where I put my coat.
I'm not sure. Hey, could you grab me a drink, please, if you're going all the way up there? And since it's storming, I'm going to go ahead and plug my other device in, just because you never know when we're going to lose power and how long it's going to take to restore. It's always different out here in the village. Alright, I need to go there. Hopefully I don't. It might sound y'all for a second. Thank you. Alright.
Hi, Selena.
Hey, Selena. Hey, girl. I am over. I obviously on StreamYard, but I'm over on my community channel because I'm getting ready to announce something, and so before I hit enter, I'll see what I'm putting. Now y'all see how much I'm struggling today, because my brain is just not working on the cell I need it to. It kind of like deactivated with my blood sugars being what they are today. So
Hey, Black Widow.
hey, Black Widow. I can't see chat right now because I'm in a different tab, because I'm actually over on my community page.
Hey, anytime, Black Widow, anytime.
What's that?
Oh, she told me thank you because I dropped your link.
So I'm getting ready to make an announcement. I don't know that anyone's in here, but there might be one or two that it's going to affect. I know it sounds really doom and gloom, right? It's not. It's just today should have been shipping day, and I could not make it happen. Not because I didn't have the labels printed in time and all that good stuff, but between my blood sugars, for real, it's not just an excuse. It's impacted me more today than I like, and so I'm trying to find some way to cope with it. It's not low blood sugars, it's high blood sugars, and I have no medication. Sorry.
Bring them down.
I have no medication to bring it down. Yeah, so the whole thinking department, it takes a lot of effort today, y'all. I apologize. But aside from that, Mr. would have rushed them, the ones for USPS, he'd have rushed them in and hopefully made the truck, but probably not for Manhattan. And but he would have gave it an effort, and I just looked at him and said, listen, it's not meant to happen today. It falls on me. It really does. I mean, we only got one vehicle right now, which is why that we can drive, at the moment. So
all the parts to fix mine.
Yeah, you got all the parts to fix it. So it's not that it's weather related.
I need this to quit.
And even then, once he's got the repairs done, he's still got to wait until we get the tags renewed on it before he can
And
Drive
Black
it to
Widow
work.
said, "Girl, I don't get some of my boxes for a month."
I know. I never want to get that way though. But I told everyone that their packages would go out today, so that part's on me. But so it says shipping did not happen today. My apologies. Between my sugars being unstable and Mr. getting out of work late, we missed the USPS truck. We'll have packages at the carriers in the morning, and we will have them there in the morning because I need to get up with you. I'm just gonna need your help because I've had 2 rough mornings in a row. So
Yeah, Black Widow said, "It's okay, life happens." And it does. It just seems like every week, I fixed the frustrating part.
I had someone one time say, "Steph, trust me, it's all right." There's some resellers that they don't invoice for a month or 2 months,
Yeah,
and then some of them don't ship for 2 to 4 months after you paid for it, meaning with shipping. And I'm like, people can run their business however, but that's just I can understand how people can get behind because I've done it once, but not to that extent.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy. Drop Timmy's link.
I'm going to.
Because we've got enough time. Because I could not make it happen last night. So. But there. Yeah. They'll go out tomorrow and they'll be on tomorrow's truck because they'll be there before 3. UPS, it's always a hot mess as far as if you drop off in the afternoon, if they'll have room on their truck or not. So it may stay with the carrier locally, overnight. So,
Hey, DJ.
hey, DJ, welcome in. All right, I got that done. Let's see, what else do I need to do? You know what? While I'm over here on community, let's go over to Scooters and grab her link. And I'll drop that on the community page. January House is on right now with Nana. You want to drop his link, please? It's on his channel.
Okay. Take me a second to go find it. There it is.
Should be today's 24th, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure my service end date was the 24th, which should be at midnight.
It ends at midnight the night before now. That's what happened to me, too.
Wow. Yeah, my service end date, I'm pretty sure, was today.
Mine was
not last night.
Mine was supposed to be the 21st, and I got up that morning, went to work, and had no phone service.
Well. Oh, well. We made it happen either way. So
Are you in chat yet?
I am now.
Because Kathy put something.
I would like you to give away something for me since I made 100 today. I can send you a pic. Okay, send me a pic, Kathy. We'll do it. We'll do it right now. Or we could do it tomorrow. It don't matter. You just let me know. We'll do whatever you'd like, Kathy. I was trying to think, but my brain's not working in that capacity. Oh, I did not do that. I totally closed out.
Sounds like a crazy thunderstorm. Yes, it does.
Yeah, and I mean the raindrops have been. Yeah, I heard it.
We got lakes.
So Don's channel just went live right now.
Okay.
I completely closed out of YouTube instead of going to my community page to drop Scooter's link. So, all right. we're gonna do this. And then I gotta check my phone because those things would have been from Kathy. Or I'm gonna assume they were. Alright. And this will just help,
Yep, says she sent pic.
She's and Scooters is at 7:30, right? Is when it starts.
Yes. Hi, Lucy Warren's World.
Hey, Lucy. Welcome in, girl. Lucy, Kathy got to her 100 today during Backyard Truckers Live.
And there's Lucy's.
Alright, apparently I don't have your... There you are. That was very identifiable. We need to... I thought your profile or icon had your...
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we need to at least add yours to that. That way it's easier to pick out, because I looked up Mr. Stephanie and like 6 of them popped up with able to show more. So let's see. She will be live at 7 p.m. It's 7:30 p.m. with Lena, Ruffalo, Mr. and hit the wrong one. Yeah, we're supposed to be day 2 of...
Give me a second, Timmy. I was doing stuff on my phone.
What's up?
No, so Timmy last night forgot to ask. He was going to ask, and he put, I forgot to ask y'all a question from last night.
Okay.
And this question was, if Mr. Sam was still alive, what would you will to Walmart today? Because I forgot to ask the question last night.
I forgot to ask y'all a question last night, and my question was, if Mr. Sam was still alive, what would you will to Walmart today? I'm not quite sure that I understand it, so give me a second. What would you will today?
I'm guessing he's using text.
Yeah, he may be using speech to text, and that's always Could you re-ask it to me? The part about I get if Mr. Sam was still alive, but the part of would you? Can you rephrase that sentence there, and I might be able to get a better answer for you? And while we're doing that, I'm going to look at the phone because Kathy Sam Walton died in 1992. I was asking what will happen to Walmart. So yeah, Sam Walton died in 1992, as Black Widow put above, and so his, I know it's his son. I don't remember who all is, but he had multiple kids, and I know it's not one. There's more than one involved with Walmart now. And yes, so the difference between when Sam Walton was alive versus now is there was fewer things, dramatically actually, things made from foreign countries. Now, hey, I ain't throwing no stones, so don't anybody, but in a way, Sam Walton was pro anything made in the U.S. for reals. And, I'd say it was up till he died, but most everybody knows that transitions typically, there's a process, and Sam didn't just up and die. Sam got old, as a lot of us get the opportunity to do. And so I imagine, I don't know what the ratio was close to him dying, but almost everything at Walmart is now made in China. But I can tell you there is a significant amount of things that are actually made here in the U.S. That I do find at Walmart. It's just not as often as, back when we were kids. Alrighty, let me get out of this so I can get... Alright, y'all. So Kathy wants to give this away, and I think, you know what? I think we all pick a number. Of course, I'm not going to be playing, but choose a number between 1 and 100. This is going to be a giveaway, and it is for that crocheted plant. That crocheted plant. And we're going to ask Siri here in probably about 60 seconds to give us a number. Okay? So if you've got a package with me coming out this week, it's big enough it probably won't fit in anything because Mr. Everyone's box is pretty packed. Basically, so a gorilla, if it was to land on it, it isn't going to crush it. But we'll make sure it gets to y'all. I'll go in and get it from Kathy, probably on the weekend.
Okay, not a problem, Jessica.
Okay, not a problem. Alrighty, y'all. Mister, go ahead and put the stop signs in. And this is courtesy of Kathy, in appreciation for helping her reach her goal of 100. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 100. 96.
96.
And I don't think anyone was that high, so it'd be the first person below that number.
So Jessica has 65, Selena has 38, and Black Widow had 56. So it goes to Jessica, and then she wants it.
Huh?
And then Jessica wants it.
All right, sorry. So Jessica would have won it.
Yep.
I mean, she won it. She did. She wants to gift it to Black Widow.
Yes, that's a better comment, Timmy. Timmy put, I was asking if Mr. Sam was still alive today, what will happen to Walmart today? I think he would go in and fire everyone.
I will tell you the one thing Sam Walton wouldn't do is put people over profit. Now, Sam Walton was a businessman, so there's that balance. But just in general, he wouldn't have put a person above profit. You're welcome, Lucy. You're welcome. And yeah, that's definitely a better question. And thank you, Kathy. And congratulations, Black Widow. She does have a box with us.
Yes, and I can get it in.
So it'll fit in there.
Because it's just the macrame, right?
Well, yeah, but Black Widow's building a box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But she's doing it the way that we're doing things now, which is the way I roll it out for everybody.
All right, you're good, Jessica. So, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you, Jessica, and congratulations, Jessica and Black Widow, and thank you, Kathy, because that was incredible.
That was.
So what took me a minute to come back in was because Rue was crying.
Oh, so he just wanted Meemaw time.
No, actually, what he wanted was a cookie, and his daddy finally gave him a wafer cookie.
Oh man!
I told our daughter-in-law, I was like, "Hey, he either will eat it or he'll keep crying, but either way, you know." Hey, dude, over there. Of course, I've got.
Well, I don't even have his blanket down.
Oh, you don't have his blanket down? You can stay right there for a minute.
Hey, boy.
You want to get up here and show the world who you are? Here? Let me pick you up.
Oh, without freaking.
Yeah. Oh, he weighs a lot. Hey, y'all. This is Petey. This is our senior dog. Yes, he's got a sore he keeps reopening on his leg. Hey. Oh, now you want to play because I picked you up. Dude, my back's still killing me. Here, look. Here's your blankie. Here's your blankie. Yeah. 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 There you go, buddy.
Now he's happy.
Yeah.
So the big dog.
He's got anxiety too, and so he'll sit there and he'll lick his leg and
start chewing it.
And yeah. Dude, no. I am not letting you both come in here. Not
Go,
happening.
Ellie. You shed too much to be in this room. Go.
Yeah. Lay right there and you're fine.
Lay right there outside the door, dog.
Alright, this needs to go on the charger. That way I have it this evening. Yeah, the thunder's crazy. Of course, the thunder coming into Manhattan, Kathy, it was like acoustics. You know, out there north of Colorado Springs, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
The amphitheater? Red Rocks.
No, that's Denver. Red Rocks is above Denver.
Red Rocks is above Denver? I thought it was above Springs.
But what you're talking about isn't so much the idea of Red Rocks, but the idea of Vandermeer.
All right, but either way, all right. So you know how the sound echoes?
Yeah. See, that's the reason why Vandermeer was such a big deal when it was open, was because it was, you had a mountain range here, a mountain range here, a mountain set here, and a mountain set here, and the drag strip is in the middle.
Can you write on today's notes? Kathy gifted that crochet plant to Jessica, and then Jessica gifted it to Black Widow. Yeah. I know, right? He's just grinning over here. I'm going to have to find other footwear to use tonight if I plan on standing up and showing. Because my sandals are, yeah. What's up, buddy? The weather get you all stirred up?
I think that's a lot of it is.
The weather get you all stirred up? Yeah. So. Alrighty, let's see where we at on time.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, y'all. Oh, we got about 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go get in Scooter Renee LLC's back room, the green room, whatever y'all call it. Dude, it was dirt.
I wonder if they're out of food.
Yeah, you want to go see? Maybe they overate this morning. Yeah, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I thought about getting him like a thunder, not a thunder collar, a thunder, it's not a blanket. I don't remember what they call them for fur babies. Yeah. He loves when he can get under my weighted blanket with me. So, yeah, you're all right, buddy. You just chill right there for now. Hey, Katie, welcome in, girl. Oh, absolutely, you're welcome. Oh, you're fixing hubby's plate. What's on his plate? I don't know what we're having for dinner. I didn't think that far ahead, but I'm sure Mister's got something going. I've got to put on a pot of beans tonight to slow cook with pork and all that, because I'm going to take that down to Grandma. I've got packages. Yeah, I've got packages. Those small little containers, like it's enough for, well, it depends on how much you eat, but it's enough for 1-2 servings. I just individually package them like that, and then she can pull them out of the freezer and let them thaw at will. So, roast, carrots, gravy, mashed potato. Oh, that sounds good. And biscuits. Yummy. Yeah, it's cool enough right now with these storms. I could do chicken and dumplings and get away with it. I might see about doing that. Of course, I say that we're going to be traveling tomorrow, which was the other important to get my funds back. And so then I can sell from the car tomorrow. And that's if Mister gets out late. So if he gets out early, we may be down in South Central before it's time to go live. That's a good possibility. Probably not. But so what's on everybody's like to-do list this week? Who's got stuff scheduled and when? We're having pulled pork sandwiches and baked potatoes. Awesome. See, I told you he probably, of course, he brought some meat home from work, so that helps a lot. Both on the pocketbook and just because you have to, all you got to do basically is reheat unless you're adding it to something. You're going to play. Scooter. She must be thinking of me. My ears are burning. No. Selena, what do you do over there at the market with Tammy all day while Scooter's working? Don't you play there too? I mean, I would. I would go through and, hey, JC, the lava lamp isn't for sale. But if it was, it would be $45 plus shipping. And so, welcome in, JC. Garden and pool. And then Kathy is doing, Saturday is her son's wedding, and they're having a big potato bar. Oh, how fun. I've seen some people do big potato bars, and they look delish. So Selena says she boxed up packages, and she did an auction, and she's getting ready to do another one soon. Y'all. Selena will be on with us this evening with Scooterini LLC and Rockflow. Just keeping an eye on him. He ain't going anywhere. He wants to be near me, and that's okay. Out of all the animals, I'd say he's the one that has the worst issues with thunderstorms. What's your question, Selena? I might have an answer. I mean, this answer, I don't know if that helps you. Does anyone like lusterware? I would say show it. How much lusterware do you got? I guess that would be the bigger question, but that's of course coming from me. I know there are people that like it. Like when I'm over at the Tool Guys Vintage and Resell, you have a lot. I'm trying to think who I know, like, specifically. Doesn't Sandy like lusterware? Nancy might too. I guess it depends on the piece. So you got a lot.
She's got
of a lot with a side order of a lot. Okay. Yeah, I would show it. I mean, if you got it there with you, for sure, I would show some of it tonight. I know there's a market for lusterware. I'm just trying to think with a brain that just doesn't want to function that way tonight of who. And I think Sandy, honestly, and Nancy for sure like lusterware. Yeah.
And in other channels, I know the two old guys.
Black Widow is another one who likes lusterware. And she's trying to behave, and I really am too. I really am, y'all, because yeah. Today was hard, Selena. I want you to know that you showed a lot of beautiful things, and I just had to sit on my hands because I can't sit there and run up a bill on you. I won't. I won't deliberately run up a bill with anybody. You had a lot of. I will tell you the one thing that I don't know if anyone's bought it, but it's definitely something I think you ought to reshow if it did not sell. Is that milk glass plate with the blue around it? I think you should show that again tonight if you did not sell it already, for real. Yeah, I sat on my hands, literally. I didn't even have the phone in my hands.
I didn't have time to even look at a phone.
Yeah, just right now.
Of course, we have to.
It's not here, so it's over at the market. Well, you're going to be going back over to the market before you head out, right? Definitely pull that piece again. I'm telling you, it was the right price. These hens were just being physically sat on. So, yeah, I was thinking you probably would have another opportunity to go to the market. And, girl, that's what I would be doing. I mean, you need to enjoy your break away and your time away and all that good stuff. But I also get it, Ain't got time to take a full vacay, right? We've got to make it a working vacay, and that's okay. Scooter be, I don't know what that was. Scooter be doing her day job, and you be hanging out with Tammy. I can't wait till I can go do it too. Go hang out, right? You decided you wanted the blanket after all, buddy? He sits there and he makes himself a nest. It's got to be a certain way. And you got some amazing ugly stuffs. I'm looking to see what I got amazing and ugly up here. I don't know if I've got a whole lot right now. Now, I've got a lot of local or semi-local ugly stuff, but yeah, she's mom dropped you off at daycare. Dude, I've seen Scooter's hashtag this morning, and I was like, oh my goodness. She literally just dropped her off at daycare. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. And enjoyed having you on with Black Widow earlier today, girl, for sure. That was fun. I don't remember how long y'all had been on before I realized it. I was having issues with my vision earlier. My blood sugars, when they're elevated, yeah, it's a thing. So I just watching what I consume, so I'm not adding to my blood sugars staying high. I probably should have called the doctor today and asked her, but I don't know that there's anything she could have called in that I could have afforded without being seen first. Go, dude. I'll get that all figured out. And so, talked with the insurance yesterday, and they're like, well, it's in review. And I'm like, well, on your platform, it just shows that it's been processed, whatever. No, they're doing a review. And while they do the review, I just don't have full access to my overall healthcare team, meaning both. So I'm trying to make it work. The one good thing I can do is, if my blood sugars get too extreme, is I can go to the hospital, and I'm sure they can give me something for it. But I don't. Sorry. My glasses need cleaned. I don't think it's my vision on that one. All right, let's see where we're at on time. 9:14. See, there I am again. 7:14. So, y'all, I am going to go ahead and get off of here and go get in Scooter's back room and harass her and Selena, No, I'm kidding. No, but that way maybe we'll start closer to time versus 6 or 8 minutes. Yeah, it was me last time, I think. So, all right, we'll see y'all over there. And if we don't see everyone over there, then we'll catch you on the YouTube highway somewhere, y'all. See ya. Have a good evening.